beautiful. Today I'm going to share with you 5 hidden habits that may be keeping you stuck from losing weight naturally. So let's get into these right now. So the first habit that you want to avoid is skipping meals. When you skip a meal, what actually happens to your body is that stress hormone called cortisol actually spikes up, and then in turn your metabolism starts to slow down. And this is the beginning of hormone imbalance taking place. Now, you may be wondering, well, what's the difference between skipping meals and intermittent fasting? Well, they are definitely not the same. Intermittent fasting actually has an eating window for about 8 hours, and then they fast for 16 hours. And with skipping meals, it's usually unplanned. And so when a lot of people that skip meals, they actually start to have like more cravings. And then this could also open the door for potential weight gain, because now you're just eating to fulfill that hunger feeling that you have. Number 2 is over exercising or not at all. So in general, when you're working out, of course you're going to feel some soreness, but you don't want to do it too much where you really feel stress on your body. And another thing to make a note of is that when we work out, you don't want to do too much of one thing, like doing too much cardio and then no strength training. Like, there should be a balance with the two, not just one thing, but doing both of them. And then there's not moving at all. So we want to make sure that we're honoring God with our temple, and that's with moving our bodies and just taking care of our bodies right with what we eat, and as well as how we treat our bodies when we work out. Number 3 is negative self-talk. So when we say nothing ever works out for me, I'm too big, I'm too small, different things like that, we are speaking it out into our environment, into our atmosphere, and our bodies hear that as well. And so we have to learn to be kind to the bodies that God created us in. And we have to learn to say positive words about ourselves. Even if we don't see it yet, we have to learn to speak positively to ourselves. And because there is so much life in our tongue, there is life and death in our tongue. And so we have to be diligent and consistent in speaking positive over ourselves, and speak it daily. Number 4 is inconsistent sleep or not getting enough rest. So what happens when we don't get enough rest, another thing triggers our hormones. And so not getting enough rest, it can actually raise your hunger hormone, and it can also lower your fullness hormone, the hormone that signals that you're full, the leptin hormone. And so it's just a reminder that resting is so important, and it's not only good for the body, but it's also an act of obedience to the Lord. And so we want to go back to honoring God with our bodies and making sure we're prioritizing our sleep. And finally, habit number 5 you want to avoid is ignoring the root of your hunger. So yes, if you're craving chocolate, then maybe your body is telling you that you need some more magnesium. But let's take it a step further. Emotional eating, it could be a sign that you really not identifying the real issue, which you might be hungry for the word of God. Are you eating because it's really available to you? Or are you avoiding something bigger and food is just your distraction? So we have to get to the real issue to why we go to food, because it's deeper than you're just hungry. Sometimes, especially when you're eating late at night, it's not hunger, but it's something else that you really need. And you have to see where you're at when it comes to that. So those are my 5 habits to avoid when it comes to weight loss. Now, if you need some additional help, I have one-on-one coaching that's available, as well as an ebook, Proverbs 31 guide. It has a nutrition section that's in there that can help you with staying consistent in your get fit journey. So I invite you to grab that as well. And until next time, I will talk to you in my next video. Bye, beautiful.